И здравейте хора, днес ще играем на Hitman 3 с Strange. Пешеца. Така, да изгледаме как трябва днеска да убием някаква бабичка. Петю! Не говоря на тебе. Говоря на Петю в играта. Повиждаш с бинокъла, брат. Брат, Hitman 24/7 е Stoneface. Виж го. Stoneface.
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Stoneface.
Баба
Кристиянова, не я ли познаваш? Баба Кристиано.
So naturally it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II.
Брат е умрял и ние сме детектив.
Meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Да.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture.
Така
So
бе.
don't leave the estate without it.
Виша!
Right.
Виша! Мастия!
See you on the other side.
Това видео ще не е забавното в канала. Хитман, що са такива грозни дрехи? Така е по-добре. Винаги, както винаги, докато се зарежда, лайк, сабскрайб, споделете видеото с приятел и коментирайте, защото така наистина много ми помагате. И да убием бабичката. Аз не съм Анди Студио, Петю. Аз не съм Дани Студио. Това ще го кътна от видеото.
But his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for...
Най-важното пистолета. Рам ли де? Ти няма да избягаш. Ти си ми важен.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Така. както прави Хитман, оставя труповете, за да се виждат, че той е бил тук. Верно. Хитман е стелт играч. Той не прави глупости. Хитман, хора, той е стелт играч. Той не прави никакви глупости, хора. Той просто е най-стелт играча, хора. Той не прави никакви глупости. Той просто е стелт играч. Хитман е стелт играч, хора. Хитман просто е стелт играч. Хитман не е умрял. Хитман и сно умрял. Хитман безсмъртно. Хитман връща време назад. Хитман връща време назад. Най-нормален. Минавам от тук, за да не ме проверяват за оръжие или нещо, защото имам. Така. Вече сме в имението. Така. Чичак. Чичак, къде са стълбите, бе? Ето ги стълбите. Не ти благодаря, Чичак. Аре, нещо посрещаме. Айде да говорим. Аре, събиш ли е? Аре, да так. Аре, събиш ли е? Аре, събим ли е? Аре. Събим ли е? Аре. Събим ли е? Да так. Ти за какво са помисли, бе? Ти пък пос. Ти пък за какво са помисли, ти, бе? Хитман не е умрял. Хитман безсмъртно да връща време назад. Да, защото се лигавя. Заради Петю.
Are you ready to see the crime scene?
Аре,
Very
бе, так. Виж му лицето, виж му бръчките. Аре. Икономът.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death.
Искаш ли?
You will probably learn that the staged funeral
Айде върви, бе.
take place tomorrow. Madame's children were
Търтовца.
not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not
Айде.
dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be
Какво?
consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you
Сигурен
inspect
ли си,
the
че
crime
там
scene,
няма нещо,
I will
Петю?
tell you this. The case concerns the death
Ще ти
of
кажа.
Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life.
Шимбалчиките.
I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation.
Peto, не сидишь в микрофона.
To my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. You've likely not exhausted the room for clues, 47.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohen. I need to get the listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Те кръвта, между другото, не я забелязват. Вадим
Why
камерата.
don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Така. Ракия!
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other
Тези
samples
книги не
considered
изглеждат никак странно, Петьо. Какво ли ще стане, ако я дръпнем?
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
О, мога да гледам.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret
Чакай да сме готови, ако някой не
ins and
застреля.
outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself
Говорим
as the
с
only persons
Дартака.
here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Окей.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Хитман няма ключ. Кажи ми, че съм си взел локпик. Не съм си взел локпик. Къде са ключовете за скапаната му врата? Прозорецът е затворен. Не. Петя? Интересно. Как да съм си взел локпика, Как тъй, бе? Как няма да си взема най-важното нещо? Защо не си нося? Че ако намеря кроубар, мога да го отворя. В търсене на кроубар. Нищо странно, бро. Мисля, че да.
All right there? Huh? Okay.
Не. Как ще съм хитмен, брат? Не съм ви избил половината персонал. Няма такива неща. Това не е кроубар. Ясно. В ръцете на Хитман всичко става за убийство.
Excuse me?
Пум 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 пум. Пум пум пум. Пум 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 пум. Пум 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 пум. Добре, бе, тук някъде имаше кроубар. И как ме пита? Pum 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 pa pa pum 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 pum.
These are extraordinary times at Thornbridge Manor.
Pa pa pum 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 pum. Не става. Ръцете на Хитман всичко става за убийство. Дори ябълка. Отрова. Тук някъде беше
On top
кролбара.
of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with
А,
young Patrick.
ето го.
I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Аз съм обиколил цялото имение, то е било до мен. Ох, как се ядоса. И както ще направя един нормален хитман, пум 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 пум. Аз къде да знам, питай Хитман. О! Отрова!
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47?
Нали щупих стъклото? Къде е батъла? Или ботлата, или батлата? Както му викат. Заведи ма при нас. Иконома. Беше икономът. Според мен е икономът.
You have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Или иска тос.
We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Да.
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Икономе!
Sir.
Его. Его.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame
Аз не
Carlyle?
съм там, бе.
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Greetings, sir.
Айде. То слабна окото има, не го гледай, той е ненормално.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Well, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it.
Петьо, ти гледаш видеото на живо.
I stayed for the last shout and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Emmer Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well,
I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
Stoneface. Петю се напива. Знам. Нище? Бе, говори да не ти шибна душа, мара.
Rebecca Carlyle,
Ето.
can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on.
Според мен батлата е убиеца.
Quite the shock she had when mother arrived during breakfast.
Според мен батлата е убиеца.
I do have a lot to see to.
Не съм играл, не съм превъртал мисията 30 000 пъти. Според мен е батлата. Според мен е батлата.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitman, you have enough evidence to present
Ти
your case
кюрах
for
ли
Madame
имаше?
Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
What's up?
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitman, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the
Баба,
universe.
махай се от тук, е
Like a
то
real
личен
princess.
разговор.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside.
Top.
Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
How are things going along?
Да, бе.
Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Ама тя не е убиеца. Ама нея трябва да я очистим. Ботлата него няма да го очистваме. Пак може и да го очистим.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitman, you have
О,
enough evidence
ти
to
се
present
сети
your
да
case
погледнеш
for
към
Madame
мен.
Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me
Баркода на
when you
глава. Как никой не забеляза баркода на
do.
главата
Mr.
ми?
Fernsby?
Mr. Whitman, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Добре, кой още трябва да разпитам за... Сетих се.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Providence Partners and last one to be alive. That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Сканираме всичко. Лаптоп.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
В огъня има ли нещо? Ами, мисля, че трябва да отидем при ботлята. Ботилка, къде си? Ето го ботлата. Ела бе, бутилка. Че застана пред тебе, че...
You have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
О, добре, колко още неща трябва да направя? Ако е на третия, добре, тук е. Не ми дава. Как тогава ще вземем файла? Това правя. Какво още бе? Вестник? Ой, това е много яко. Да. Не. Няма ли в огъня нещо? What? Трябваше да се направи. Това не го знаех. Тук дали има нещо? Чакай, бе. Любосърчнах. Аз компютъра го видях. Трябва да стане. Ще проверя дали не сме разпитали още някой. Кой може да не съм разпитал? Аз се разпитах, тебе те разпитах, там разпитах.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Повече като детектив никога. Ето там ботлата, говори с Алекса. Ще говориш с мен, не с шефката си. Ти имаш кьора в окото. Аз не се спирам, той върви бавно. Здрасти. Как всички ме придружават.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
О, грешната стая, грешната стая. Така.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47.
Сядаме.
Go claim your reward.
И чакаме дрътката. Как сме, госпожо? Да ви забия един? Ни здрасти, ни нищо не казва.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago.
Хитман, не ставай порта. Но все пак става дума за работата ти, така че.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You were wrong, Mr. Whitmer.
Това копче на стола и виждаш ли го?
He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy.
А?
Mr. Fernsby, like myself,
Виждаш ли копчето на стола?
understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity.
Какво ли прави?
I'd appreciate it if your findings
Аз знам какво прави, просто
leave this room.
се правя, че не знам.
Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him
Ай, по-бързо е.
he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
Искам
I
файла.
want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the constant. That must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me.
Не съм тук, за да те убия, ли? Огромно се лъжеш. О! Тя цъкна бутона. Какъв ти е кода? Не показва. Така. Веднага се махаме и отиваме да станем горбар. Пак лишната. Отиваме да станем горбар.
What?
Къде са стълбите? Се изкушавам да взема този. Я виж там паричка. Топара навика.
Madam Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
I'll never get rid of those stupid birds.
Няколко. Няколко вика. Хайде, никого. О! Така е.
Madam Carlyle isn't dead, so there is no funeral, if you ask me. Well, I'm siding with the Undertaker.
Не мисълта да се свърши.
Not even if you're filthy rich. Okay, I'll take a look at it, thanks. Come on, can you read?
Хайде де.
Finally, the birds are gone. Just run through everything to the Queen and cover.
Така, още малко остава. сме сигурни, че няма да има предатели. О, стотинка! Стотинка, брат, стотинка. Така се прави, какво да ти кажа. Стотинка, брат, виж. Тебе ще те убием по гадния начин.
Well done, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way. I wonder how she will like her final resting ground.
Чакай, къде ми е грубарската лопата? Ето ми е. Не ми е. Ето ми е грубарската лопата. Заповядай, дърта старице.
I can be very efficient, Madam Carlyle.
What's that picture of me doing here? What an awful idea. I want it removed before the ceremony tomorrow. I must say I don't care much for the choice of flowers either. I need a moment to consider what I want.
Peto 24/7. Фашисти! Комунисти! Нацисти!
I find that having family members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair.
Оп, sorry.
I find that having family members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair. I've never understood the need to publicly display grief. A person died. Most natural thing in the world. No need to make an emotional spectacle of it. I hope you haven't planned for one of those.
Айде де.
No, I prefer to keep it simple.
And the gravestone.
Виж си гроба, много е хубав.
I like it. Well done, Mr. Parsons, I approve.
Виж си гроба просто колко е хубав.
It will mark your grave beautifully.
So, to sum up, I expect you to remove my picture from the memorial. That was an absolutely horrendous idea.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Nothing here. Returning to post. You gotta be kidding me.
Excuse me, sir. I think you dropped that.
It's pop! Ние станахме грубаря. Отиваме си в катафалката. Искам да се кача в катафалката. Не мога да се кача в катафалката. Окей. Те не ме видяха. Да си облечем оригиналните Hitman дрехи, тя не ми стоят добре. Така е по-добре.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out. It's the constant.
Пешо в играта. Петю! Отиваме да спасим Петю в играта. Петю! Бързо! Отивай за Петю! Къде си, Петю? Ето го Хитман.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Така, ето я нашата. Как е? Даяна. Бърнвуд. Къде е Хитман? Ето го Петю! Петю, защо? Ето го и Хитман. Ето го Стули. Петю. Ще те спася, Петю. Ще ги убия, Петю. Специално заради теб ще ги убия. Петю, защо?
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And
Хора,
47 never
Петю умря.
misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
A delusion. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight.
Ами, добре хора, това ще бъде за днешният епизод. Както винаги лайк, сабскрайб, абонирайте се към банка и коментирайте, защото така наистина много ми помагате с Петю и това също. Така че, бабай и до следващия път. Петю, довиждане, приятни хора. Бабай и до следващия път.